Hey girls, Slay Queen here with Yes I Can Do Makeup. I'm just kidding. That's gonna be your intro.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing all the drugstore trending products that are going around right now on social media. So most of them are drugstore, and also I'm going to be reviewing these past drugstore products also that they had came out in the past that were trending. So stay tuned. Alright guys, by the time you guys see this video, it would be my birthday, and I got some early birthday goodies to review for you guys. So the first item I got is a Morphe and Area collab. They always wanted the set, guys, and it came out a long while ago. But I wanted the set with like the full complete set with like the face and eye brushes, but they didn't have them there. They had them both separately. But I wanted to try the face ones first, and if I like the face ones, then I'm definitely gonna get the eye ones. Look amazing. So yeah, it comes with 5 brushes. So yeah guys, the first brush from what I'm reading here is a setting and bronzing brush. Another one's a foundation brush, a contour brush, and a blush brush, and a precision setting brush. So that's all the brushes that come in here. So yeah, I'm gonna be definitely reviewing these also for you. So yeah guys, for the ones that know, if you guys hear my dog in the background, ignore her. She just goes crazy with lights and things like that, so yeah, ignore her. And I know a lot of these I'm late to the game, guys. The type of person I care about so much about the environment, and I don't like to waste things, especially, so that's why I don't go and get all the things and then, you know, just to try them, like, unless I really want it. But yeah, I'm the type of person that I'd rather use all the product first instead of me, you know, using it and then let it sit there and throw it away. It's just a waste of money and product. Not rich or anything like that, so I can't, you know, just be throwing away my money either. I have kids, you know, and everything like that. So I usually like to, if it works at the time, I just keep using it until, you know, something else new comes up, then I'll buy it, you know, when I'm done with my other products. But yeah guys, I just don't like to waste product. For those that know, that's on my last video, I was already running low of this 24-hour brow setter by Benefit. I love this product, it's really good, but it is on the pricier side. I forget how much it is, but I'll post it somewhere around here. What I've been seeing a lot on social media that people are really using is this e.l.f. Brow Lift Clear. It's supposed to be something like this basically, but just a lot more cheaper. I forgot how much this was under less than $10. So when I compare the two, I still have a little bit of this in here, so I'm gonna do one side with this and then the other side with this one and see, you know, what's the difference and if this is better than this, because yeah, I don't like to waste products. I'm hoping this is really good, but I heard a lot of good reviews about this. So yeah, let's go ahead and try it. So this is supposed to do the same thing as this. So it's supposed to give you like a feather brows, and it's supposed to be long lasting and doesn't flake. So it has aloe vera in it, which is good, and yeah, and it helps your brows and it makes them stay in place. So basically the same product as this. I don't know about this having aloe in it, but yeah, it's basically the same thing. It's just this one's in a jar, I believe. What I like about this too, I like the brush of this. So as you guys can see, it comes with a brush, and this one does, I don't think this one does. So you might have to use, if you guys have a spoolie. I'm gonna double check it when I open it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so I checked inside the whole box. There is no brush in this, which is, you know, which sucks. It just comes with you know, the product inside, and it's clear. It looks like a jelly, like in the inside. It's a little bit more expensive because this one does, you know, well, besides the packaging, this one does come with a brush. So, and I love the brush in this because it helps, you know, to comb the brows and everything. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna use this product first so you guys can see. Just grab whatever product is left in this, in the tube. And so yeah, I use this brush here, just, you know, just put it all over my brows. It's a flat side, and then there's ones that have like a brush side. I'm gonna use the brush side of it and comb those brows up. And you kind of want to work fast with this product too, because it does dry fast. So I'm just smoothing, combing up those, you know, those hairs. Shaping my brows the way that I want. Using the flat side, and I'm flatting the hairs down. This is how my brows look like using the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. one now on this side. Using this Benefit brow brush now, and you guys can see it has a spoolie on the end, and then the other is like an angled brush, you know, for the brows. Okay, so I'm gonna dip the spoolie on there. I'm gonna go ahead now and cover my brows with that product. And I'm just waiting for them to dry down and see. Look at the difference. This one, I feel like it dried up really quick. It's already hard. The feeling of it, it's really hard already. So it's already dried down. This one is starting to dry down, but I kind of like this a little bit more just because it gives me a little bit more time to work with it. You know, like the shape I wanted to, but this right away just dries it down really fast and it's hard. Once it sets, like there's no way of moving them. Brows, I'm gonna be using this brown microfilling pen by Benefit Cosmetics. It's a product I've been always using. So I'm gonna just fill this side first since I'm still gonna wait until the other side dries down. The reason why I use this product is because I don't need a lot of filling in on my brows. As you guys can see, my brow hair are really thick already, and I just fill in the gaps where I need a little bit more filling. So with the Benefit one, the hairs, it makes it feel stiff, and this one does not. But we'll see right now, you know, while I'm still filming, if it stays on or not, because my brow hair is very thick, so it needs a lot for it to stay. So yeah, guys, we'll see. I just want something to stay on. I don't really care, you know, a bit. The only thing I don't like about this one is how stiff they get. I mean, like, I can't, you know, go back with it and try to shape it again. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I don't like about it. Using this 8 by Under Eye Concealer, and my shade is a medium nude. I like going light on my concealer. Gives better shape to my brows and more highlighted effect. I'm using this MAC brush. I forgot the number of it. I've been using it for as long as I can remember. So it still works great. It's so good, and excuse my hair right now. It looks crazy, but I need it to dry out meantime. So, you know, so I can do my hair after. The next product I'm going to be reviewing is this NYX Professional Vivid Matte Liquid Liner. I've been using this for a while now. And honestly, guys, all the hype and everything about it, it's okay. It's really watery. I don't know, maybe it's the one I got or something, but that's the reason why I don't like this product. Yeah, it's very watery. It's okay. I mean, I tried better ones than this. The brush looks like this. It's not waterproof. I wished it was waterproof. Guys, I'm gonna definitely go back with gel liners. Definitely. I don't know, because I have a lot of lashes, guys, too. The only thing that sucks with this, like, the product is stuck to my lashes, and they get really clumpy too, and yeah, that's the only thing that sucks too with this, and so I have to put falsies on. I'm gonna be using the famous L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara, and this is not the waterproof one, it's just a regular one. But I don't think it's gonna do anything for my lashes right now, since, like I said, yeah, you guys can see, look at the liner. I already got them all clumped together. Yeah, you guys can see that. Look at that. They're already stuck, clumped, everything. I'm just putting a little bit on though. So when I put the other lashes on, just trying to separate them a little. Okay, now the next product I'm gonna be using is this Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. Cosmetics. I've been using this for a while also, and I don't know, guys. I'm not a fan of primers. I don't feel like they do much for me. I don't know. And this one, I don't know. I don't like how it feels on my skin. It makes it, it's supposed to, you know, make it stick, to, you know, like the product's going and make it stick to the skin, you know, all that. But I don't know, guys. I don't like things that feel heavy on my skin. That makes sense. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna let that sit in for a minute. And I'm gonna be using my same LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange Corrector. I'm gonna apply that underneath my eye area because my eye area is really dark. As you guys can see, I have really bad under eye circles. So the reason why I apply that product in my eyes. This product anywhere you have darkness, but not redness. For redness, you use a green concealer. Using that concealer brush we used earlier, and I'm gonna use that to, you know, to blend that product out. The people that don't use correctors, you know, or don't know about them, basically helps, you know, to cancel all the darkness you have underneath the eye, so your eye area doesn't look great when you apply your makeup, like your foundation, concealer, especially concealer. I don't know if you guys notice, if you guys apply just a concealer by itself and it still has that gray shadow, that's what the corrector does. It helps disguise that, so you don't see that grayness underneath you know, your concealer. Yes, and I'm gonna be using this Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, and this is in the shade Nude. I'm gonna mix that with my foundation, and the foundation I'm using today is Makeup by Mario foundation. So I'm gonna be using those two and mixing those together. Go ahead and use one of the brushes now from the set I just got. Ooh, I love the packaging. This is how it looks like. It's really nice and smooth. Ooh. Well, it kind of sucks because the brushes are everywhere, and this is how it looks like now when I just opened it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, probably just shift out of place. That's what it looks like. I just wished, hopefully these are not returned or anything, because usually I'm so used to seeing the brushes when they, you know, when you first get them, they had a little clear tape to them, you know, so it can keep its shape. This is not, so I'm hoping these are not a return. I think this might be the foundation brush. It feels like the foundation brush. Let me double check. This is the A24. Let me check the box again. The A24 is a foundation brush. You guys can see there. Let's bring it closer so you guys can read that. It's right there. It says A24. Yeah, and you guys can see there. It says A24 on there. Let me go ahead. My camera can pick it up. There it goes. A24. So yeah, I'm gonna use that foundation, this foundation brush, and I love the feeling of this. It feels really nice. The handles feel really nice. Yeah, they feel really good. It feels like like these look like professional like painting tools, you know. As you guys know, my favorite brush is the Makeup by Mario Sephora brush. That's my favorite foundation brush. So let's see how this one works. It works better than that. And I'm just like getting that product all over the brush. This is how it, you know, how the brush looks like right now. Just applying those products. Let's see how well it does. Just stippling it on there first, and I'm blending. Honestly, guys, I mean, it does a job. As you guys can see, the applied it beautifully on the skin. The only thing I am noticing, guys, with this one, with my Makeup by Mario one, when I use it, I usually able to get all the product all around the brush. This one just stood in one place. I guess blending it beautifully and everything, I just dabbed it all over my hand, and it still, most of it stayed in that same spot. But yeah, the Makeup by Mario one, I feel like it picks it up better all over. But overall, I mean, it does a job. It's really nice. And then this is nothing on. I'm gonna apply the foundation also on this side, but this time I'm gonna be using another product I've been seeing online. Is this the June & Co sponge? It looks like this, and I've been seeing it also on TikTok and on social media. So it's supposed to be a premium. Let me see. Let me read it back for you guys. So it's supposed to give like the airbrush natural finish on the skin, and they are cruelty free, which is good. I love that. So yeah, this is how it looks like, the packaging. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it. And the difference between this sponge and my other sponges I've used, so my sponge that I always use is a Real Technique sponge. I know a lot of you guys know the sponge already. So you wet it and it gets bigger. So I usually always wet it and, you know, make it bigger, and then mix it bigger, and then I apply my foundation with it. This is different. Look, let me show you guys. This is has like little fibers in it. Like, it feels really soft. And this just feels like a sponge, but this one, I mean, you know what? It is like a it's like a velvety teddy, you know? That's how it looks like and feels like. It feels really good. So I'm gonna wet this sponge. I think you can wet it. I'm just gonna wet it anyway. But I think you can wet this. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet this and apply my foundation on this other side and see the difference and which side it applied it better. And yeah, just to see the difference and what the whole hype is about this sponge too. And I'm gonna apply my concealer with it too on both sides with this one. Let me go ahead and wet it and I'll be right back. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead now and mix those two together in the back of my hand like that. Gonna go ahead and apply it now. I mean, I'm thinking use a bottom, but I'm so used to always using the side of the sponge to apply that foundation. Oh my god, guys. I wish you guys can see this in person. No joke. I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but look, this is the one with the sponge, and this is a brush. I mean, tell me which side you guys love better, but in person, guys, this applied the foundation beautifully. I mean, I'm in love with it. It covered me really good. Like, it did the job like what the brush did. Like, I'm being serious. Like, usually with the other sponge, like the Real Technique sponge, I have to keep applying more product. But this covered everything beautifully. As you guys can see, I actually love it more than this side. Like, no lie, guys. Like, this sponge is amazing. It applied it beautifully. Like, you know what it is to me, how I can describe it? It's like a sponge and a brush in one. But yeah, this one, oh my god, guys, I wish you guys could see it in person, because I know my camera probably doesn't pick it up very well. But yeah, guys, this picked it up beautifully, and you know, and it blended it beautifully, applied it everything. I love this. And then I didn't have to use a lot of product either, and which is good. I mean, I just did this side, but I can tell already, like, just once, and look, it covered one side of my skin. So usually with this one, I have to keep on applying more. But yeah, guys, oh my god, I have no words. I have no words with this sponge. This sponge is definitely the best thing so far that I've tried. Right now with all the drugstore stuff, this sponge is amazing. I'm definitely gonna keep buying it now. Definitely recommend that sponge, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer now, and just use that same sponge to blend that out. I just want to see how it blends on my concealer too, because I can imagine already how beautiful it's gonna be when it blends it out. Oh, the little tip there. Gosh, I love that. The product I'm gonna be reviewing is one of the newest products that are going around right now, is this e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. And this looks like this. And I was gonna get the one I got is a contour one, but the ones I was gonna get also was the highlighter and the blush, and they only have like those golden tones left, and I'm already a really warm undertone, so I know those colors will not look good on me. I was just gonna get it just to get it, but I feel like I don't want to waste my money again, and you know, for me just to never use it again, I don't think it's fair. And you know, maybe somebody else would want to get them, you know, for themselves. So I just got the contour one, and I got the Shantan Deep. I always get the darker shades. I don't know why, but I do. Those that know me, I use LA Girl one, and the shade Beautiful Bronze. So it looks like this. I'm actually out of it already. The fact that I'm out of it, it's already bad. So it's like gunky and yeah, definitely need a new one. So I threw it out. So in my previous videos, you guys can see that product. And so yeah, it looks like this, guys. And then it comes with like a sponge applicator, I think it was, I saw online. Yeah, it looks like this. And I kind of like this because, you know, you could just dab it on into the skin. So let me show you guys. So you squeeze it and then you guys can see the product already coming out of there. And then you place it where you want to contour. So placing it right here and right here on the forehead and my cheekbones. And also I'm gonna apply some here underneath my jawline. Okay, and I'm probably off that. So yeah, I'm just gonna already blended the bottom part of the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and blend right here on my cheekbones. Blending it with the same foundation brush from the Ariel and Morphe brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and blending it out with that one. You can use a sponge too, guys, but I know I feel like the brushes with these type of products, I feel like the brushes blend it better. So I don't know, maybe I feel like I apply more. I don't know. I mean, I can see it. What do you guys think? I think it looks really good. It looks really pretty and glowy. I love it. Yeah, guys, it looks really nice. I'm just gonna apply just a little bit more though. I feel like I need it a little bit more. I'm using an 821 setting and bronzing brush. I'm gonna be using that one now. But I'm gonna be using it for my powder foundation. I'm just gonna try them, you know. So yeah, this product I'm gonna be using again as the Maybelline Super 24-hour powder. It's supposed to be a powder foundation, so it's supposed to last for 24 hours, and it's supposed to be sweat resistant and all that stuff. And it's a matte finish, so it's a long-lasting powder. So I'm gonna use that. I'm applying it there. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and press that into the skin. You guys can see it's already mattifying the skin. Let's see, it did the job. It placed the powder really well. I really like it. I really like how it went onto the skin. I really like how I really like it. It gives like a really pretty airbrush finish. Again, I think this powder, definitely you gotta layer it on. Like, do not place it on its own. It's very dry. You definitely need like a cream foundation or just foundation first and then apply that on top, because people have really dry skin especially, okay? So definitely use that underneath that, like liquid or cream. So not use it by itself. It is very dry by itself. So people that have dry skin, like myself, that's my suggestion, my advice to you. So people have oily skin, I'm not sure, you know, but might be just good by itself. But for me, I like it better with on top of foundation, like cream liquid products. So yeah, as you guys can see, look, it looks really flawless and airbrush. Looks really good. Okay, and then another thing that's been going around, and I bought these at Shein online, and they're the powder puffs. They look like this. You can put your fingers in through it. So this is another thing that's been going around. I've been seeing people apply foundation with this, even though it's like soft and velvety. I think it's like kind of like the texture actually of this sponge. Feels really similar, guys. So yeah, really similar. So this is not to apply that setting powder underneath the eye area. It's supposed to go a lot more smoother. So I'm definitely gonna try that now. I'm using my favorite setting powder, which is this Huda Beauty translucent powder. So this is great for baking underneath the eye area, makes the under eye area a lot more brighter. I've been using it for years now. And yeah, I use a fancy one, but I feel like it didn't brighten my under eye like how this one does, basically. Here, and let me go ahead and show you guys now. Placing that right here underneath. It goes on really well. But again, I'm gonna try this sponge now with that powder. I just want to try it because for me with those, it works good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's dry and my iron is already dry. You guys can see it looks a little bit cakey. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but in person I can definitely see it. So I'm trying this sponge now I used earlier and see. Yeah, guys. Better, but tell me which side you guys think looks better, because I honestly feel like definitely the sponge looks a lot better on myself. Been using the puff for a while, and I mean, I don't know, I just don't really care for them. I definitely prefer the sponge a lot better. Alright guys, I'm gonna just apply a little bit of a shadow underneath the eyes and just a little bit actually on my crease, just to give it like some type of color, because I feel like I look too much one color right now. So I'm definitely gonna do that. And I'm just using this Estee Lauder blending shadow brush, just apply a little bit, you know. So I feel like I need something just to warm up the skin a little bit. Okay guys, sorry my phone died. So I just did my hair meantime. So yeah, so I just one thing I did was apply the facial spray from Badescu. So I just apply that, you know, just to so my face doesn't look so powdery, and you know, to refresh the makeup too. So I just did that, and then I just applied a little bit more of the telescopic lip mascara on the bottom lashes. That's the only thing I've did so far. I didn't do anything else major. I'll be using this Ariel brush. It's supposed to be like for cream products, but I'm gonna be using it now for powder products. So I just want to see how it works with, you know, powder products too. And I'm gonna be using this brush to contour because I like how flat it is, and it's like right in, you know, between those edges when I want to apply the product. So I'm using this Aladdin MAC Cosmetics. I think it's this blush, but I use it for bronzer because it's a little bit too dark for me for being blush, and it's called Your Wish Is My Command. And it looks like this. I'm gonna be using that for my bronzer, and I'm applying that now right here on that side. I'm dabbing it on. I mean, it's applying those products really good. You guys can see. Turn around this way. I'm gonna be using that same brush we used earlier just to contour my nose a little bit. The blush I'm gonna be using is this blush called Fighting Crime, which looks like this. Yes, I've been using like this blush almost every day, so it's like my everyday blush. I'm sorry, not Fighting Crime. Fighting Crime looks like this. It's a lot more brighter. I kind of do want to try it though, just because it is springtime, and maybe if I just applied very little of this with that brush, and I'm gonna try it. What is this? A22 blush brush from the Ariel palette. I love how it's like, feels flimsy though, but I mean, it might be good by using like products like this. This a little bit goes a long way maybe, but yeah, it feels a little bit flimsy. I don't know, but let's go ahead and try it out. And I'm gonna use this blush here just to lose very little bit of it though, not too much, because it is super pigmented. Just applying that there. Okay guys, see, just look how much it did already, and that was just a little bit. Guys, I'm loving this brush. I am. I love it because now I can use this blush. It doesn't, I mean, it picks up the color. Love it because you can build up the product using this brush. Like right now, yeah, this brush is applying it really well. Yeah, guys, I really like this brush a lot. It's amazing. Now I can wear this blush, and I love this blush now on me. It doesn't look like, oh my god, so much like how I did with my other brushes before. Beautiful. It looks really good. What do you guys think so far? I think it looks really good. I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So this one you can use it by itself to give a nice radiance to the skin, or you can mix it with your foundation to get like a nice glow. But I'm gonna be using this for highlight. You can also use that. I'm gonna just apply it, mix it up. Let me go ahead and shake it first. Go ahead and apply that. It's a really huge applicator, I know, but I'm gonna be using it just where I usually apply my highlight. I'm just applying a little bit there. Just going back with that foundation brush we used. And look at guys, look at that glow already. You guys can see that. But this product, it's already like a highlighter, so I don't feel like you guys don't really need the highlighter. See, look how pretty the glow already gives. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you don't even need to get the highlighter. Look how the beautiful glow already gives to the skin. I'm gonna be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Crazy highlighter, my favorite highlighter of all time. And I'm using that blush brush too to apply it with. And I feel like it's great for highlighter too, this brush. So I'm gonna just apply that right on top where I apply that e.l.f. Halo Glow. And look guys. To just put the highlighter out even more. So for the lashes today, I got these new Lash Couture, the Muses collection, and this is the style LMS03. It's from Kiss, the brand Kiss, and it looks like this. So it's supposed to give like a nice, like elegance type of look. So yeah, I'm just gonna try it and see. Natural lashes, you know. Yeah, it's really natural, pretty. Now for the lips, guys, I'm gonna be using this NYX Professional Makeup lip pencil in the shade Nutmeg. Been getting a little bit more lip liner, so it's a beautiful color. I'm sorry, and I'm using this Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Cozy Lip Cream in the shade Nude Suede. So let's apply that in the center. I'm gonna apply a little bit of gloss just because my lips look so dry in the middle. So I'm gonna use this Dose of Colors gloss in the shade On Repeat. Name of the lashes I'm wearing, I'm sorry. Just noticed that right now. I just saw the number on the top, so I thought it was. There it goes, guys. I love this because it's like one of my favorite glosses of all time. It's so beautiful. I need some color now. Like, I don't know, like something's missing. It looks beautiful, don't get me wrong. But I think I want something like a little pink or something, just because I'm wearing pink today. I'm gonna be using this ColourPop Super Shock highlighter. Oh, the shade Ursula, but I'm gonna be using that in my inner corner. I just want like a pop of color there. I don't know. I'm always, for those that know me, I love color. So I think that's why I always feel like I need some color. This Morphe M506 brush, I'm just applying that color there. It's like a, show you guys the color. It's like a highlighter, but it's purple, like purple and silver iridescence. It's really pretty, and like blue. I don't know how to explain it, but look how pretty it is. There it goes. It definitely needed that, I feel like. The last product I'm gonna use is this Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. It's makeup to set your makeup with. It's supposed to last 16 hours. So let's see. Honestly, guys, I know I should use setting mists and stuff. I only use a Mario Badescu facial spray. So these two are totally different things. So this one is supposed to lock your makeup in so it does not move all day. So set it with, and this one is kind of like a refresher, so it's supposed to, can you apply it like even after your moisturizer before makeup, so it helps, you know, to help it, yeah, it's kind of a refresher, so it doesn't set the makeup. This one doesn't, so you can keep applying it. It kind of helps the makeup, like the products melt into the skin, if that makes sense. look cakey, but this you're supposed to apply it once. So this one does not sit, this one does. So that's the difference. For all skin types, it also has green tea and cucumber, and also nourishes the skin, and it makes the makeup look fresh and everything. So you know, and supposedly it says you don't have to touch up with you know, when you apply this, so you don't have to touch up your makeup. So go ahead and try it now. I saw a coconut one too. It's supposed to be more hydrating one. That's the one I wanted to get, honestly. But I heard great reviews of this one. So maybe once I'm done with this one, I'll purchase that other one. It doesn't have a disturbing fragrance or anything. So, and this one doesn't either. It just feels very clean. Both of them do. So let's see if it budged anything on my makeup. No, it did not. It looks good. I mean, I love everything. Everything looks really nice. I can't really say anything bad about any product. I do recommend, out of all the products I've used on and I loved so much, I'm not gonna lie, was the sponge. This sponge is amazing. 10 out of 10. Definitely get this sponge. So yeah, this sponge was from, what was it? Just Eco & Co, I believe it was a brand. I'll post it somewhere around here. But yeah, definitely get this brand. You can get this sponge at Target. That's where I got it from. But yeah, definitely recommend this sponge, guys. 10 out of 10. It's my favorite product out of all these products I've used today. Definitely get this. So definitely recommend that. I mean, for my brows, I mean, it stayed in place. I mean, it doesn't feel hard or anything, which is good. I mean, I'll see you by the end of the day and let you guys know in my next video how it hold up. But overall, they look really good. I mean, it's doing its job like it's supposed to, so I definitely like that. As for the brushes, I definitely recommend the brushes. They're really great too. So, and also, yeah, for the price and everything, I think all of them were $60 for the 5 brushes. Definitely recommend it. They are affordable, because if you guys get them at MAC or anywhere else, some of the different brands, each brush is usually like $20 each. So you're getting 5 brushes for like, or even more. But you're getting like 5 brushes for $60, which is not bad. So definitely recommend these brushes. They're really great also. This is my I think this is my second favorite product that I got. Definitely. And this setting mist, I'm not sure yet. Again, I have to see how my makeup stays throughout the day. This product in my next video. Another product that I really love too, and I think you guys should get it, is this e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This one's really good. The contour one is really great also, so I can't pick between these two right now that I just tried and I used. So I definitely recommend these 2 products definitely as well. This one blended the contour really beautifully. So definitely recommend this and the Halo Glow Liquid Filter. These 2 products are amazing, and again, as you guys saw, these work really well, especially for the price. Watch, I'll post the prices again somewhere around here for each one, but definitely recommend these as well. So out of my favorite products were the brushes, the sponge, and the e.l.f. cosmetic products, which is the contour Halo Glow Beauty one and the liquid Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Definitely recommend those 2. So I know you guys are gonna ask me, because I know I did a video on this also, is I use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. It's in the shade 6 Tan Deep. Is the same as this actually. Now that I'm looking at, you guys can see it's Tan Deep also. Yeah, let me show you. This one's Tan Deep too. And honestly, the difference, I love them both. I noticed with this one is not sparkly. Like, not sparkly, but it doesn't have a shimmer to it, and this one does. I recommend more of this if you got like a beautiful beachy bronzy type of look. This would give this the results for that, you know, but not this. So between the two, is my first time using this one. I really love this one because it's not shiny, but this one also is beautifully too. If you want that beachy bronzy look, like that glow, you know, to the skin, this one's a beautiful product. So it just depends, you know, if you want more of a snatch, you know, like more contour, then I recommend this. But more of a beautiful beachy bronzy look, then I recommend this one. So I love them both the same. So they're really, really good too. So I forgot to mention this one also. I should have, maybe in my next video, I'll show you guys the difference, you know, do one side with this one, the other side with that one. But honestly, guys, yeah, This one's a really good product too. So yeah, so those are my top products I definitely recommend for you guys to try. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also if you have any questions or any recommendations or any products you want me to do, go ahead and comment below. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Till next time, bye-bye.